that train going past in the background? Those trains were going by all night long. This was a great campsite except for the trains. I was gonna make oatmeal, but I realized I don't have that much water left, and I'm going up over a big hill, and I don't think there's gonna be water anywhere along the way. Maybe there will be, but I just want to conserve my water, so I'm not going to make oatmeal. Instead, I'm going to eat this second can of soup, the soup that I had last night. I just want to get the weight of this off of my bicycle, so I'm going to eat this. I got a banana, I got some baby carrots. That will be my breakfast today. Lentil soup. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty good today. One of the things, though, that I was thinking about with this lentil soup is the fact that when you're on a bike tour, you have to conserve everything. You have to at least be thinking about conserving everything. So I was going to make some oatmeal today, but when I looked at how much water I had left, I was like, I better save that little bit of water just to drink versus making oatmeal. And so I'm always thinking about that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about how can I conserve my electricity so that I don't burn through the electricity that I have. I'm thinking about conserving the toiletries that I'm carrying with me. I'm thinking about conserving the food that I have with me. And probably more than anything else, I'm thinking about conserving the energy that I burn when I'm out there on the road. You know, if I was in a bike race, I would push really, really hard so that at the end of the race, I was like completely dead and I had given it my all. But that's not true on a bike tour. My strategy is very different than that. I don't want to end every single day completely dead. When I'm bicycle touring, I want to end each day in such a way that I feel good enough to continue the following day. And so I'm always trying to conserve my energy at every step along the way. I very rarely push myself to exhaustion when I'm on a bicycle tour, and that's why I don't go super fast. It's why I don't stand a lot when I'm climbing up steep hills. It's why everything I do basically is to conserve energy out here on the road. I move slowly. I'm like the tortoise, you know? And eventually I get to the finish line. But I'm certainly not going to be the fastest one there. But conserving water, conserving energy, conserving everything out here on the road. Okay, so it's almost 11 o'clock now, getting a really late start today. I'm all packed up. Before I go, I just want to show you one thing because it's hard to see from inside the trees here. I'm gonna just walk a short distance over here and flip the camera around. So down here in this valley, you can see the trains that have been going by all day long. You can see the train, and there's a tunnel right there. Now the trains go through that tunnel to get through this mountain. But me, I am not going through the tunnel, I am going over the mountain. So today, I'm going up this direction, up this road, up and over the mountain there onto the other side. So that's what I'm tackling today. It's only about 25, 30 miles, but it's gonna be uphill and into the wind. Can you see the wind? Woo! So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what I'm going to be doing today. I think looking at that mountain, you get a pretty good idea of where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm gonna jump on the bike now and hit the road. It's time to climb, climb, climb. The road just took a big left-hand switchback, and now it's way steeper. I'm in my lowest gear at the moment, and I need another one.
It's very rocky too, which makes it difficult. Oh gosh, the altitude, everything. It's hard to breathe too because there's a lot of dust in the air. My nose is all clogged up. I've blown it twice already today. I need to blow it again. This is hard. So I'm about 7 miles up this mountain now. I still have, I think, another 7 to go until I get to the top. It's very rocky, which makes it very slow going. I'm doing fine. I just wish I had more water. I've only got about 1 water bottle and a little bit more, maybe 1 1/4 water. So, oh gosh, this is really, I gotta stop. You can see the road here. That's the way I'm headed. It's just rocky. This was pretty good actually, but there's behind me, and yeah, nice scenery. Hopefully when I get over there it'll be really nice. Looks cool over there, but you can see I'm getting towards the top here. It's up there somewhere. I'm 9 miles up this mountain now, and it's just started raining pretty good. Doesn't look like it'll continue to rain for too long, but I do have my rain jacket packed at the top of one of my front panniers, so I can grab that thing pretty quick if I need to. Oh gosh, it's so bumpy. It just makes it slow. It's so slow going here. I'm just stopping for a snack, but I'm also stopping to decide what I want to do because I'm almost to the summit. It's kind of raining, kind of thundering, but there's blue sky over here, so it could just pass very quickly and I could be up and over. But I'm up here and it's beautiful, and I love this type of stuff. I love getting away from all the people and being in nature. And so I have enough food. I stopped and filled up my water bottles in a little waterfall back there. So I have enough water to get me through the night at least. So I'm kind of thinking of just calling it a day pretty soon. It's 2:30 in the afternoon right now, pretty early, and I could certainly go for several more hours and even make it all the way down and into town like I had planned. But part of me thinks, why rush it? I'm in no rush. I have no schedule really. And this is the kind of stuff I enjoy, so I might as well take my time and enjoy it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to try to find some place up here in the next mile or so before the summit to camp. The summit of this mountain, the pass, is above tree line, so I don't want to go above the tree line for camping tonight. I want to stay in the trees. So hopefully I'll find something soon. If not, there were 2 campsites back there on the side of the road. Not the best campsites. They were like literally just in the pullout like I am right now. But if I have to, that's where I'll camp for the night. So I think that's my plan. All right, so I have my camp set up and I'm just going for a little walk here. My campsite's back there. Look at this place, man. This is nice. This is why I didn't want to go all the way over the mountain and back into town tonight. I just wanted to be up here in nature. It's so nice. But one of the things, a big cloud just came over. One of the things I was thinking about just now is the fact that I'm feeling really good, actually. Like, despite the fact that I'm up at 12,000 feet elevation and it's kind of hard to breathe, and I'm going up this giant mountain on a really heavy touring bicycle, I feel fine. I feel better than fine, actually. I feel better than I did when I started this whole trip. And I've noticed that on a lot of my bike tours, that like when I'm in my normal life, I spend a lot of time in front of the computer. Just get out of bed, take a shower, sit in front of the computer day after day after day. And then I go off on these bike trips, and it's hard at first mentally for several different reasons, but it's also physically hard. And my body is adjusting to being on the road. And I've noticed time and time again how once I get out on these bike tours after several days on the road, that physically I just feel so much better. And I'm feeling that right now. It's like, look at this. Man, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm just feeling so much better. And I think it's due in large part just to exercising. I have some friends who like have never exercised in their whole life, I don't think. And some of them, a few of them that I'm thinking of just at the moment, are dealing with severe depression and things like that. And I can see how easy it would be to slip into severe depression when you're just sitting in front of a computer all day, day after day after day, and doing nothing but going from your bed to your computer and then back to your bed, and repeating that over and over and over again. That's just soul crushing, I think. This is what, for me at least, makes me feel normal again, and I'm very glad to be out here. Man, the sun is really bright. But yeah, I didn't want to rant too much, but I just wanted to remind you that like getting out on a bike trip like this one really does a lot to make you feel better, not only physically but mentally as well. Alright, so my favorite part of the day is here. This is the part of the day when I climb inside my tent and call it a night. Last night I had a good camping spot, but I was very close to the railway line there, and there were trains going past all night long, so it was pretty noisy. Tonight I'm way up in the forest. It should be a very quiet night. I think there's going to be quite a bit of wind tonight. Also, I have heard some moose or elk, I'm not exactly sure which, calling off in the distance over here back behind my campsite. So hopefully none of those animals come up here to investigate. But otherwise, it should be a very good night. camped out here in the mountains of Colorado. Alright, so that does it for this Bicycle Terrain Pro video. If you know somebody that would enjoy this video, please share it with them. That really does a lot to help me and the Bicycle Terrain Pro channel out. Also, if you want to learn how to conduct your own bicycle terrain adventures, be sure to click on the links in the video description down below. I've put a bunch of resources there that you can use to learn how to conduct your own bicycle terrain adventures in Colorado or anywhere else in the world. Thank you once again for watching. I'm Darren Alf from BicycleTerrainPro.com, and I hope to see you out on the road sometime soon.